Let's come on to the last part of paper number 2, section A. 15 marks question we are going to attempt, and the question is saying to what extent the marriage threatened by alternatives to the families. So the first argument is that the marriage threatened. So when we support the argument, we will talk about in the favor of the marriage, that yes, marriage threatened by alternatives or to the families. And when we will oppose the argument, we will talk about other factors other than the marriage that threatens by the alternatives of the family. So this is how you have to write this essay or the question, long question, 15 marks. But still, if you want to see the format of the question, you can check the paper number 1, section B, or section A for 15 marks question. So let's quickly develop our arguments of this question. So marriage faces several threats from the alternatives to the family. Marriage faces several threats from alternatives to the family, Singlehood is increasingly chosen by individual prioritizing careers or personal freedom, which diminishes the traditional necessity of marriage. The marriage. Necessity of the marriage. So communal living arrangements often driven by ideological or practical reasons bypass the conventional family structure, conventional family structure and thus marriage. Friends often take on roles traditional on roles traditional or traditionally reserved for family, such as cohabiting or buying property together, reducing the reliance on marital bond. Marital bonds. Now move on to opposing argument. However, despite these alternatives, despite these alternatives, marriage remain resilient. Resilient due to cultural, religious and social factors, in many societies marriage is deeply ingrained and continues to be a significant institution. High remarriage rate high remarriage rates indicate that after divorce many still value the institution of marriage. Such as acceptance of same sex, same sex marriages, in various countries demonstrate its shows its adoptability adaptability and enduring relevance. And enduring relevance. And enduring relevance. So now we have to conclude our arguments. So in conclusion, while alternatives to the family pose challenges to the traditional concept of marriage, the institution adopts and persists retaining its importance for many individuals worldwide. So this is how you have to answer for this 15 marks question. First, what we did, we talks in the favor of the marriage, that yes, as per the question, marriage is threatened by the alternatives of the family. But then we talks about that this is the wrong argument, because there is a acceptability of the marriage, and then in the end we conclude this question.